Well, of course, that because of the knockdown, that was definitely a 10-8 round for Degale, and he's sailing along to his first time.
It looks, Colin, doesn't it, as if he could almost stop it any time he wants. He just taking his time a bit, having a look. But if he really steps on the gas, Horton doesn't seem to have too much to come back.
When he ups the pace, he's just flying.
Every time you throw it hard, you land on the tee. He keeps dropping at the range, like I told you, and you start to nail him that, so the timing's there. Don't go ranges when you drop him. Keep them, yeah?
I don't know what Horton can do to stop him.
Keep the skills going, don't switch off. He might have a knockdown and come mad.
Keeping on top,
keep it real compact, real tight.
because I don't think he's got anything to stop him with.
Here's a knockdown. It was the left hand from Degale.
Yeah, it was a left hand. Side to the head, really. Well, just really on the cheekbone, wasn't it?
One of those that hurt him. He was more off balance as he took it. Let's see what Degale can do in this round. Winning comfortably after 2. With that knockdown in the second. Counter left as well. So close to the body. Showing plenty of spirit in here. The Midlander. Big outsider for this fight too. Degale was in single figures to win in the first round.
He certainly tried.
Well, he's targeted the body, hasn't he, Colin? But not much spite or venom in these punches. Degale can just pretty much do what he wants. And just solid shot. Steady on his legs. So with all these Olympians, it does suit them fighting the longer distance. They to rush their work, just take their time, take its natural course.
Well, also they're so desperate to impress everybody, and I've always said there's no disgrace in winning on points. But they all seem intent to try for a knockout. It was a very good right uppercut.
It wasn't a bad one.
From Horton that caught, but again, no power in it, you see. So it hasn't stopped Degale from marching forward.
Just lining up Sam Horton at the moment. Blocking his punches with his elbows on the gloves.
Lock his arms up, Sam.
Slapping there with the right hand. Slapping on the back of the head as well. Now he's holding on. I don't think the referee allowed this to go on too much longer, although the fighters break naturally. He's with the right hand. Pace has dropped in this third round. Degale launching forward, off the ring well. Too much breathing space. A little bit scrappy, isn't it, Colin?
Yeah, it's a bit untidy. I'd say Degale has tried and failed to stop Horton, and he should perhaps go back to a bit more boxing and not worry about the knockout. That may come and do, as you say, in the fullness of time, soften him up and then knock him out.
To an extent, it looks as if he's almost looking for it, doesn't it?
He began
well, didn't he? Throwing out the jab.
Keep it so he don't get the space with that breathing. Don't go mental. Keeping the space himself. Keep the jab on him all the time.
Knock him out with every punch he throws.
When you do get there, pick your shots. He's really wide open. You don't slide him now. Then lift him. Then lift him up. Everything in the way he's right. Control him.
Much of a threat to Degale. I think really he's going to try and survive for as long as he can. Probably deep down he must realise he can't beat Degale.
Better start this from Degale to the 4th round. He's not very happy about that.
They're more or less through with that right hand rather than as a throw rather than a punch, and the referees pulled him up over it.
Again, just taking his time, looking for the openings, turning to a bit of a chess match this. He's not really thrown the jab, has he, Colin?
No.
Not really in the 3rd round. Well, he gets a little right hand on the inside. Time out, says the referee.
I don't know what the referee's complaining about. Whatever it is, I've got no clue. I was talking to both of them, but I don't know what it could be.
Just with a chopping right hand. And still no jab.
Well, keep walking round, son. That's it, move on. Don't commit, son.
Good shot out from Degale.
A bit of a slap, I'm afraid, Ian, that one.
Somebody's getting through though, and Horton's throwing out a few distress signals. He's backed up into his own corner. He's bought himself a little bit of time just by sticking his chin on Degale's chest. He was very, very unsteady there for a second or two. Don't think his head's cleared just yet. Degale goes stalking. He scores with a right uppercut.
Keep in there, son, keep in there.
Horton's just got Degale's right hand trapped underneath his elbow and has a point deducted by the referee for that.
I think he's a bit harsh on him, I really do.
Keep moving round, move round.
Instead of a 10-9 round, it's going to be a 10-8 round.
Probably a 10-7 if Degale.
If he puts him on the floor.
Score in a minute with 40 seconds left.
Stop! Keep tight, keep tight.
Again goes to the point. There's just no power there, though, is there, Colin?
No, it's just powder puff stuff.
Walk away, walk away.
And as I say, right from the beginning, Degale knows that.
Stop there.
But the fella can't hurt him.
That's 10
Very good left uppercut from
Lock him
Degale.
on, son, lock him.
Horton still on his feet.
He's beginning to take some punishment here in the 4th round. There's only 10 seconds left. Probably near the belt.
Well, this is very one-sided. I tend to lose a lot of interest in fights when they're so one-sided because it's not competitive.
Well, there's no real ebb and flow, is there, Colin? There's no way that Horton gets back into it.
Steady pressure, accurate shots. Have a little drink.
He's just got to try and survive. And of course, it'll come to a stage, I should think, when the referee will say, well, you can't possibly win. He's so far behind on points and
keep steady pressure on. Don't go mental. Save your time. After the uppercut through the middle.
Perhaps an English referee would. I don't know about this guy. I've never seen this splendid work before.
Well, given some of the stoppages we saw earlier this evening,
Well, yes.
referees diving in sharpish there.
Yeah, but they were because they were novices who were getting stopped.
This is a title fight, of course. A bit more leeway in those. So round number 5 here. Furthest Degale has been as a pro. He's been 4 on 2 occasions. New territory for James Degale. It's always a learning process. Ragged here. Left hand against. Oh, Degale just misses with an uppercut. Talk into next week. Bounces off the ropes. He looks very calm and collected here, James Degale. Almost treats it as it's not a sparring session because there's a title on the line and his chief support here on this big bill. But he can pretty much do what he wants at the moment, James Degale.
Yeah, there's not a lot coming back.
If we just had a look at Horton there. Left hand there from Degale. How much Horton's got left here, is it? Degale can't put him down, but he's just going backwards at the moment. Throwing out a few distress signals, Sam Horton.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to admire him. He's certainly got plenty of bottle, as Horton. I mean, he's not going to give up.
Two left hands from Degale. Oh, good uppercut now from Degale, and Horton's out on his feet here. Not through the ropes, this is all over now. He's getting up, but his corner saying, stay down.
That's it.
And rightly waved off. Sam Horton still on his knees in the corner, but a successful night for James Degale, who wins the WBA International Super Middleweight title, his first championship. At times he looked like the prospect he is, with a lot to learn, but when it came to the finish, Colin, it was a good one.
Yeah, absolutely, did the job. He's making the sign of the cross hammers with his arms, which of course are largely West Ham Football Club supporters in the crowd, and most of them delighted with.
Well, they responded to that performance from James Degale with a rousing rendition of Forever Blowing Bubbles. Degale will be more than happy with that win, more than happy with the finish there, which we've just seen back on our screens. By the time Horton went back onto the canvas and through the ropes, he was pretty much unconscious. That was a shot there from
The right hand.
Wicked right hand. And back he went. He bravely tried to make it up, showing how much.
Yeah, he wanted to get up, and his corner was insistent he should stay down, quite rightly so.
He'd already been down in the second, and he'd taken some shots from Degale. He's on his feet now, fortunately, Sam Horton.
Ladies and gentlemen,
As we go to
2 minutes,
MC,
6 seconds
Mark Burtis for the official
round
round.
5, and the fight has been stopped. The winner by technical count-out, and the new WBA International Super Middleweight Champion in the blue corner from Halsden, James Chunky Degale.
James Degale, your first professional title. Congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels great. As I say, it's just the first of many, but I thought I boxed well. And Sam Horton was very, very tough, actually. I'm surprised. It probably could have got stopped in the fourth, maybe, but yeah, I thought I boxed well.
He showed a lot of spirit, didn't he? The second round knockdown, and then he took some punishment as well.
He did. But he's tough. I think he was just happy to get through the 4 round, because I was saying in like all the pre-fight, like I knock him out in 4 rounds, so I think he was happy to get through the 4 rounds. But well done to him.
And he had to take a few shots as well.
He did. As I say, man, I was just in like third gear. I was just practicing shots, practicing things I learned in the gym, really. Do you know what I'm saying? So no one's seen me in top gear yet. Do you know what I'm saying? I switched up a couple of times.
What's the plan from here? When you hope to be out next?
Well, hopefully in the next 6 or 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I box in July, a defence of this title, and then hopefully my next fight will be for the British Commonwealth title. So let's get this on, man. Let's go.
Paul Smith's the current champion. I know you're good friends with him. Is that fight a possibility, or do you think you'll go your separate ways?
As I say, you never know. I'm very, very good friends with his family. Stephen, so I travel the world with him as an amateur. But as I say, maybe we can stick our friendship aside for 36 minutes. You never know. But that'd probably be hard to make. But he's got bigger fish to fry. I think he's got for the European title. So maybe vacates that or whatever we can see. But believe me, I'll be British Commonwealth champion by the end of the year.
James Degale, thank you very much.